Cape Town is the only city in South Africa that has not built social and affordable housing for poor and working class people. So what you've had instead is a large-scale eviction of people. My contribution is that of saying, look, let's pay attention to Cape Town before Cape Town is actually a city that's gone, that people cannot afford. My name is Lwazi Showreel. I'm a human rights lawyer and community activist. I work specifically on housing, land rights, and spatial justice issues. When we start talking about land, we only think about the rural context, but we actually don't think about the urban context, where people need to stay closer to work. It's one of the hotly contested issues, where people stay. Most of my work focuses on urban-based land that is currently not accessible to the poor and the working class citizens of South Africa. Why are people still continuing to stay outside of the cities? This is not only embedded in our history, but also there are new phenomena: gentrification, property developers flourishing at the expense of everyone else. And what happens to those people who get excluded on the basis of investments? It's about not just the physical land, but it's also about the socio-economic issues. It's bigger than just talking about a roof on top of your head. Vulnerability is an unfortunate consequence of ignoring people. It's a continuation of spatial injustice that is happening. So a lot of people within the inner city have been victims of eviction. The state has the constitutional obligation to provide you with temporary alternative accommodation. But what the city has done, it has relocated people worse than the townships that you saw in the apartheid. That's way outside of the city, not close to any sorts of amenities. All our townships are far from economic opportunities. We've got a dysfunctional public transport system. A lot of people, they spend about half of the money they earn on public transport, traveling between work and their homes. Ideally, what I would like to see firstly is a listening government, genuine public participation. I would like to see us opening up our cities and coming up with solutions. We don't question beyond what the current status quo is. And there is no reason why you would not have your domestic worker as your neighbor, not only servicing you, but also being part of your community. The only way that the private sector will actually ever come with solutions around housing is only if you have a government that enables such conversations to take place. The solution lies with everyone.